Let's make Nsala soup in 2 minutes. Today's recipe is for gift. She specifically requested for this. So first, you need some piece of yam. Please take note, the yam you will use is the tail of yam. And you also need some oziza leaves and otazi leaves. Don't use too much otazi leaves because you don't want your soup to be bitter. Then proceed to pound some of the leaves in a mortar. This is completely optional, but I like to do that. Then go in with your protein of choice. I'm using meat or fast for this. Also go in with the yam you had sliced earlier. You have to be careful not to use too much yam because you don't want your soup to be extremely thick. Then begin to season that with salt and seasoning cube depending on the quantity of food you are cooking. Also top that up with water. If I was using catfish, the quantity of water I would have added would have been smaller than this. Then cover and allow that to cook for some time. Once it comes to a boil, go in with the pounded vegetables and fresh pepper, as you can see me do from the video. Next, you want to stir that in to combine and to make sure it gets to every part of the pot. Then allow it to boil and go in with your ogiri igbo. Yes, then stir that in to combine some more. At this point, the yam is ready and I was bringing it out from the pot. Keep count of how many yam you put in your pot. Also top it up with more water depending on the quantity of soup you want. Then I also added dry fish. This is optional. I added it because I was not cooking with enough protein. Once it comes to a boil, you want to go in with your pounded yam at this point. So make sure not to add too much yam. You don't want this soup to be extremely thick. Then cover that and allow it to cook for some time. At this point, I went in with my crayfish, as you can see. Then after a while, I began to bring out the yam, some of the yam that refused to dissolve. If you are sure there is no yam lumps in your soup, then go in with the final batch of the vegetables, as you can see me do. And voila, food is ready. You can enjoy this with your fufu, gari or semo. Thanks for watching.